Kendrick just did it. He went for the jugular at the Super Bowl, and trust me, Drake is crashing out. On the biggest stage in the world, Kendrick Lamar decided to air out some serious beef with Drake during his halftime show performance, and you can bet Drake was watching. Kendrick Lamar was on the Super Bowl halftime show stage, and he wasn't just performing hits. Kendrick decided to throw Drake under the bus with his diss track, Not Like Us. If you've been following their beef, you know this track has been a point of contention for months, with Drake even trying his best to stop Kendrick from performing this on the world stage. Kendrick had been teasing it, and fans were waiting to see if he'd really go there. And guess what? He did. The moment he played that track, the entire Caesars Superdome in New Orleans went crazy, and the crowd was chanting along, especially on that infamous "a minor" line.
Strike a chord and it's probably a minor.
But Kendrick didn't just drop the diss and walk off. He added some extra spice by pausing the track mid-performance and made a comment that had everyone talking. He said something along the lines of, "I'd love to play this song, but you know they love to sue." Yeah, that was a low blow. The song Not Like Us had already been at the center of a lawsuit filed by Drake back in January. You see, Drake was going after Universal Music Group, the label both him and Kendrick are signed to, claiming defamation over the song. So Kendrick throwing shade while bringing that lawsuit into the mix, straight up disrespectful, no cap. Now Kendrick didn't just stop at throwing verbal jabs. He had Drake ex-girlfriends come out too. We all thought 50 Cent was petty, but trust Kendrick Lamar has set a new standard of pettiness. First, he had Serena Williams make a surprise appearance during the performance, and she hit the stage to C-Walk as the Drake diss track played. Now, if you didn't know, Drake and Serena Williams dated back in 2015, but they broke up because Drake was allegedly messing out with other women too. So having his former boo come out and dance to a diss track aimed at him, bruh, that's low. That's like throwing salt in the wound, and fans were quick to point out how cold that move was.
Okay, this is literally the gift that keeps on giving. So Drake and Serena Williams were romantically linked in 2015. He allegedly wrote the song Too Good for Serena.
But that's not all, because then he brought out SZA, who also dated Drake. Now Drake has always been pretty vocal about his love for SZA and how she is still his good friend, but performing at the Super Bowl with your enemy, yeah, we know what side she is on. Let's keep it real. Kendrick was in a whole different mindset when he took the Super Bowl stage. This wasn't just a performance. This was Kendrick Lamar's victory lap. 2024 had been huge for him. The dude was straight up winning. Not only did Kendrick dominate the charts, but he also snagged 5 Grammys at the 2025 ceremony, including Song of the Year and Record of the Year.
As selected by the 13,000 voting members of the Recording Academy, the Grammy goes to, even if it's not you, Beyonce, I might just say this. Not Like Us, Kendrick Lamar.
And let's not forget the fact that Kendrick went #1, won multiple times in 2024. You know that stings for Drake, right? For years, people have been debating who's the best between Drake and Kendrick. And after all that success Kendrick had, performing at the Super Bowl was just a cherry on top. And Drake wasn't just sitting back and letting Kendrick have all the fun. He was watching. According to inside reports, Drake and his team are absolutely livid, and they are warning the NFL that they will pay for it. According to Media Takeout, an OVO insider issued a strong warning to the NFL, making it clear that if anything happens to Drake or his family, there will be serious repercussions. If the NFL is dumb enough to play into this bulls and anything happens to anyone in Drake's family, there will be hell to pay. Allegedly, ever since this entire beef started, several people have been going at Drake's mansions, and Drake has had to double his security for safety. The insider added, "Kendrick fans have threatened his mother and his son. We've had to increase security tenfold."
We just witnessed, unfortunately, what happened to Kevin Durant. But Kyle Lowry, Pascal Siakam, Serge Ibaka telling the crowd, no, we are not going to cheer when this guy goes down.
And just a few days ago, Drake walked out of the concert where his hoodie was riddled with bullet holes, and as he walked right by, smoke was coming out of his back. This was something Drake made specially for this moment to tell Kendrick that he's still standing after all the shots fired. He is that unbreakable and just dusted off the bullets. But the streets are buzzing right now with fans split like crazy. One user even said the first diss track to win 5 Grammys and the first diss track to be played at a Super Bowl. GOAT, that's next level stuff, no cap. On the other side, some are leaving comments like, I'm not sure you can even call this a beef anymore. It has transcended to some higher dimension that will be discussed by historians in the far future. And you gotta talk about the crowd's reaction when Kendrick had them shouting a minor and flashed that smile to the camera while saying, hey Drake, it was a savage flex. Fans were dying over it. So what's next in this beef? Will Drake fire back with bars, or is this going to be a war of words until the end of time? Can Kendrick keep the crown, or will Drake come for his neck in a way we haven't seen before? Let me know what y'all think in the comments below, and don't forget to smash that like button and subscribe for the latest stories straight out of the hood. This battle's just getting started, and you know we'll be here for all of it.